If you like comedy,
and of course we do,
and you like Scottish accents,
who doesn't?
then you're going to love this guy,
Craig Ferguson.
Craig is getting ready to end his nearly decade-long hosting gig of The Late Late Show. But don't worry, he's not going far. He's got a bunch of new projects in the works.
Including the brand new Celebrity Name Game, where everyone knows who he is. Well, almost everyone. Take a look.
He just left The Tonight Show. He's got a big chin. Sorry.
Joey Leno.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Pass. Okay, Oprah found him. He is...
Dr. Phil. Yes.
This guy right here. Actual person.
Oh, no! Are you kidding me?
Oh, my gosh. God has interesting ways of humbling us, doesn't he? Doesn't he?
There's always something to cut you down from being a tall poppy.
Yes,
Tall poppy.
A tall poppy, yes.
Well, yeah, you wanted to do this. You said you were sort of developing it for about 3 years.
Yeah,
you wanted it to be totally extemporaneous and
That's a very good word. Extemporaneous?
Six syllables.
Yeah, very good.
But that's important to you. You like because
I wanted it to be something where I could have a laugh and have a good time and relax a little bit. And if you do a game show that's too gamey, and I don't like things too gamey, then there's too many rules. I don't like, so it's easy.
Sucks the joy out of it.
Right, and that's...
You know what?
You're so bad.
I know.
You're so
It's going to get really weird. I can already feel it.
It's not weird.
It's
Look,
not. It's a natural thing.
You were stroking her cartoon character.
Yeah, but only her.
And
I
kissing
don't
her.
stroke her. Frank, I have never stroked her. Only images of her. Nothing creepy about it at all.
Yeah. Were you just done with The Late Late Show? Did you feel like you'd already done everything you could do there?
I think it was time for a change. You know, I've been doing it for 10 years, and it seemed like the right time to change it up. There were changes all happening all over late night, and and I had kind of been feeling it for a while. Like, I had been developing the game show for 3 years.
Sure.
So it was the right time, and I'm glad I did it, but I'm glad that it's time to go.
Your show was so unique. It was so different from all of the other shows.
Yeah, I hope that I get to do it before you're finishing up in December.
Yeah, well, you can come out, can't you?
You could probably do that.
Well, you can come out for the weekend, and then we'll
My
just...
parole officer lets me out.
Yeah, so we'll bring her too.
Is this a date? What's happening?
No. I didn't realize it. You did start out as a stand-up comedian, and will you maybe perhaps do a little more of that in the future?
Yeah, I do it all the time.
So you do?
I go gigs around. You do gigs. You go out.
I used to do gigs. I'm gigless now.
You don't do gigs anymore.
And after 60, you should be gigless, pretty much. Unless you're
First of all, I don't believe that. I think that's a lie. That's
It
a
is.
myth.
I'm 61.
I would have said 37. And
Did you see?
So
Everything is reinforcing my theory.
Yeah.
Everything is reinforcing.
Yeah.
Wait, I read in the notes, Craig, that you won a Peabody.
yeah.
Why?
For what?
Talking to, first of all, thanks for your surprise on that. And also, it was for talking to Archbishop Desmond Tutu.
Oh, okay.
And that, I think he really won the Peabody for me. I let him talk, and that was the trick.
So it was the interview you did with him. How many years ago was that?
It's about 3 or 4,
Oh,
maybe a
wow.
little. Maybe
That's
more.
the
Who stands out in all the 10 years that you've been doing it besides that?
That guy.
Yeah.
And
What else?
always Betty White, because I love Betty so much.
She's amazing.
Isn't she great?
She's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
I think Betty is like 90 or something, 91. It's crazy.
But she looks 37 to you.
Absolutely. No. Well, Betty I'd put up maybe closer to 40, but I wouldn't go further than that, because no woman goes past 40.
No.
That's nice.
Exactly. I was brought up that way. I know.
Now, what other projects do you have going other than this one?
I don't have any, do I? Do I have anything else?
We
No,
just
I think
said a
that's
lot of
enough.
You brought
projects.
20 people with you. Maybe they'll know the answer
Well, I
to that.
think they're all desperate, because what's happened is the show's ending, and they're like, if I stay around, we'll get to go on to the next
Well,
one.
you did bring your skeleton with you.
Well, Josh is around
Yes,
somewhere.
where's
Yeah,
he?
is
He's in the
here?
men's room.
He's
here?
what? You're pointing down. He's downstairs, or
He's under the table.
All right.
He's asleep.
Very
Yeah.
good. Yeah. Now, very few people can say they take their skeleton. I mean, we take.
Well, everybody takes their
but
skeleton.
I mean, like, outside of one's
Your
body.
sidekick.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, he's a gay robot skeleton, and there's only one.
Let's put it on the resume.
It's like the Highlander. You know that movie, The Highlander? There can be only one, except in gay robot form.
Craig, thank you so much.
And we're happy for the young man who's going to take your place. He was brilliant in The Governor.
I've never met him, but I googled him after I heard he got the job, and I was looking at the video of him. He looks fantastic.
He's no Craig Ferguson, but he's a
not.
sweetheart.
Oh, I think he'll be fine.
Yeah, well,
Craig,
you will be too. We're great fans of yours. I'm happy to see you.
Oh, three-way with Kathy and Hoda. Life is good.